Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you are new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. And if you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or record cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. We're going to begin with the tarot dice. Things are definitely going to get loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is the vibe? What is the tea? What is going on in collective energy? The trumpets have been sounded in regards to a situation where somebody here has been intentionally holding back. We do have death here as well. So we have the Four of Pentacles and death. Somebody here has been holding on tightly to something, but it's been at their own detriment. The trumpet here has been sounded with judgment. It's like facing right up, right at this Four of Pentacles. This has to do with something here that has been going on for quite some time, because judgment comes in to judge somebody for what they did in the past. Somebody has been refusing to admit some kind of accountability or some kind of responsibility. But now something here is definitely coming to an end with this death energy. Some kind of transformation here is occurring, because somebody here now has to take accountability and take some kind of responsibility and let go of something that they've been holding on to. Whatever this is that they've been holding on to, they've relied on it for some kind of security. Whether this is something physical that didn't actually belong to them, or this could just be even a mindset, a perspective, a lie. We do have the Queen of Swords right on the side here. The Queen of Swords is somebody very authentic. This is somebody here that's very truthful, very factual, very intellectual. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed on this side. Was somebody trying to stop somebody here from moving forward? Was somebody here intentionally holding back or wanting to hold back this Queen of Swords? Maybe from speaking some kind of truth? Or from enacting some kind of truth. Oh, we have the Eight of Swords right here. That's somebody here who's trapped mentally. They feel confined, they feel stuck due to their own illusions. Whatever this is, maybe somebody's their own restrictions, their own, it's like this individual, whoever this individual is, it's like this mindset, this mentality here of lack, this victim mentality here. Somebody has been holding them back. Maybe they made you out to be their enemy. Maybe this person was like, you know what, you shouldn't be able to move forward. You shouldn't be able to have any new experiences because you don't deserve it. Or I don't want you to move forward. There's definitely been a selfish reason here why somebody here was trying to get in the middle of you and something new, or just from moving on. Yeah, there's been some kind of an illusion here with this, with the moon energy. It could be somebody's own delusion created some kind of illusion. This is giving some kind of a grudge. Somebody could have also been doing something because they felt like they would be without, So it's like they were doing something in order to secure their own future, but the way that they were going about it came at a cost to somebody else. It was not done correctly. That's where the delusion comes in. Something here was not done correctly. They were doing it for their own security. You know, because they felt like they needed this in order to feel secure. This is somebody, it's given this energy of like hoarding, wanting to hoard something all to themselves. Even if it meant trying to box somebody in to something here that was very unreasonable, was not very factual. It's like wanting to intentionally box somebody in so they can take something all for themselves. I don't know if this person felt like you were coming after them, so they needed to get you before you got them. That's what it's feeling like. It's like this delusion that snowballed into this giant illusion that was not based on fact. But either way, transformation is here with this death energy. This is leading to a positive turn of events here with the Wheel of Fortune right underneath it. We have the world on this end, and then we have the star. Transformation is occurring in this situation here because I feel like you've allowed yourself to surrender to the universe. The star card to me is like living on a prayer, but also receiving that recognition from the divine. The willpower, the fortitude to continue to move forward, knowing that whatever was done in the past, will be brought to the light. With this judgment energy, it will be brought to the light. There is a major dramatic ending that is taking place here, because somebody's limited thinking has been creating this just roadblock that's been creating stagnation in whatever this is, in the group, in the environment. And it's in regards to you, collective. But it's like your truth is shining here with that Queen of Swords. You're living in your truth. There's something about the situation where it's like feelings don't matter. It's not about the feelings, it's about the facts. I do have heavy Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius energy, like heavy Aquarius. Or that could just be because, I mean, aren't we in the age of Aquarius right now? Its illusions falling away. This is correcting some kind of course. It's like correcting reality. Actually, no. Excuse me. Universe. Please tell us more. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. Somebody here has been refusing to answer for something, and I feel like they don't have any choice. They don't have any choice but to answer for something here. With the Seven of Wands reversed, somebody here cannot defend themselves. Because somebody here has been intentionally stalling. Somebody here has not been putting in the work. And a matter of fact, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is the energy of like wanting some kind of a handout. This is somebody that doesn't follow through, doesn't want to put in the time or energy. I just heard like doesn't want to get their hands dirty. Somebody here has been refusing to do the job, and they've been refusing to do something correctly. Because even when it comes to, like, doing the job, right, you have to follow the steps. You have to do something right. There's a right way and a wrong way of doing things. Somebody was expecting some kind of a handout. They didn't want to put in the effort to earn something, right? Because the Eight of Pentacles is working towards the Nine of Pentacles. It's working towards that independence, being able to take care of oneself, not having to be reliant on anything other but themselves. There's been some kind... I'm also taking this as somebody has been intentionally creating some kind of obstacle, roadblock, to stop somebody here from working, from moving to independence. This could be somebody here who is a little bit codependent. And with that Four of Pentacles, somebody here definitely... they felt like they were entitled to something. It's giving a delusion of privilege. Universe. We have the Eight of Cups. That is some kind of departure here. This is leaving behind an emotionally dissatisfying situation and heading towards happiness. Happiness that one brings upon themselves, because this is headed towards the Nine of Cups. It's not about looking for happiness external in us. It's about finding, for example, like this is somebody here who wants, how do I say this? Like independent happiness, doing something for oneself. And this is bringing a lot of it brings a lot of independence, but it also brings a lot of joy. It's like somebody waking up every day, you know, and yes, they go to work, but for them it's not work. They generally love what they do and they're able to make a living off of it as well, so it's not work. That Nine of Cups is being able to bring yourself joy, not being reliant on anybody else to bring you that joy. It's about feeling completely content within oneself, realizing one's own dreams and making it happen. That's where you are headed. That's where you've been heading. Ace of Cups here at the bottom. 8 plus the Ace is the Nine of Cups. That's exactly what you've been heading because you have been following your heart. And it's about not accepting things that you know you're not deserving of. It's about having self-respect. It's about having self-love. Somebody here did something that is very inexcusable. The tide is turning in your favor because somebody here has been holding something back for way too long. Something here could have been extremely over-dramatic. We do have the High Priestess reverse now that I split the deck. That's somebody here who cannot sit with themselves. They need constant attention. They need constant validation. This is somebody that's disconnected from source. Somebody who doesn't have any faith. They do not believe in themselves. They do not believe in a higher power. Somebody here that's lacking hope. Meanwhile, I feel like you've been living on a prayer. Something here about like the faith of a mustard seed. Universe. That was a 10 of Pentacles that almost wanted to come out. We did have this Tower. It did come out sideways. There is a shakeup here that is occurring. There's a shakeup here that is occurring. Sun reversed and the Emperor. And it's in regards to somebody here that's been very corrupt, very controlling, very abusive, could even be a little bit of a hothead. Is the Emperor in the reverse. This is somebody that rules with like an iron fist. Heavy Aries energy. I do have Leo here as well with this Sun card reversed. The Sun card reversed is somebody here that, again, it's their own restrictions. This is somebody that doesn't feel happy. They don't feel free. They're unable to express oneself. There is going to be some kind of shakeup. Maybe somebody's own inability to express their own needs, their own desires, their own truth. Somebody here is not living freely. They're living extremely restricted. This is also somebody here that's not doing what's best for everybody involved. You know, the Emperor reversed, this is somebody here who's not taking care of the kingdom. They're not taking care of the empire. They're not thinking about anybody else involved. They only care about themselves. They only care about their image. They only care about what it is that they are receiving. Whatever moves that they are making, they're making moves based on what's best for them, not what's best for everyone. And it's due to their own restrictions. There could be some kind of escapism that is taking place here. What's behind this Emperor? The Page of Cups reversed. Somebody who is definitely not able to express how they actually really truly feel and what it is that they truly want. There's a lot of manipulation here. This could be a master manipulator of sorts, because to me, I know I say this all the time, the Emperor and the Empress are master magicians. They have mastered all of the suits. This could be a master manipulator. Right, because in order to be the Emperor, right, you need to be of sound mind. You need to be stable. You need to be disciplined. You need to be honest. And you need to have passion, you need to have drive. That's all of the suits. But in the reverse, like, this is somebody here who's definitely older, well established in life, 40s, 50s plus. But this is somebody here who does not act their age. It's like they haven't heeded all of the lessons. They didn't learn. They didn't pay attention. Whatever they took was how to manipulate, how to make something work for them. And again, there's nothing wrong with trying to realize your own dreams. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. There's a right and a wrong way to do it. Either way, with this tower here, something here is crumbling down. This is something here that was erected falsely, on a false pretense. You have the lovers that are being casted out of this tower energy, symbolizing some kind of contract here is broken. It's not. The universe is not in support of whatever this is that was built. You know, it's like the energy. I'm just going to use this as an example. You know when they, like, build, like, homes and, like, things over, like, cemeteries, like, burial plots, you know? What is it, like, a couple of years ago that was all over the news? I think it was in Canada. Like, you can't build something off the backs of others. Off the sacrifice of others. Strong Scorpio Gemini energy here with that tower. Universe, tell us more. The Five of Wands. We have the Five of Wands reversed. I know it came out reversed sideways with the Eight of Wands reversed. This is not being able to move to follow through with something. Somebody is not going to be able to progress and move on. Knight of Wands, that's somebody who's reckless, impulsive. This is somebody here that acts out of rage, out of hate, out of anger. This is somebody that definitely does not have any discipline. Strong Sagittarius energy here, but this has been an extreme competition. Something here was definitely not healthy. It's like somebody here just wanted you out of the picture. They wanted to take your spot, they wanted to take your role, but they didn't want to do the work. So they wanted to be seen as you, but again, they didn't want to do the work. So that was part of the manipulation. That was part of the illusion. Somebody here felt like they could be you better than you. But the Page of Swords is right behind that. The Page of Swords is somebody here that's very inquisitive. Somebody here has done some kind of digging. They've seen all that they have needed to see. They have the facts, they have the evidence. And it's in regards to someone's recklessness, impulsiveness. The Eight of Wands could also symbolize some kind of bad news. Somebody could have also been trying to delay something. Universe. We have the Fool. Were they trying to delay some kind of new beginning? Somebody taking some kind of a leap of faith? Trusting in themselves? Beginning a new cycle? And we have the Star. You have been asking for assistance from the Divine, and the Divine is showing up, allowing you, because you took a faith, you took a leap of faith. The faith of a mustard seed. Living on a prayer, that's this Fool energy. Yeah, it's like you have been able to alchemize and overcome something here. You've been able to overcome yourself, first of all. Because I feel like whatever challenges, roadblocks, and obstacles are put in your way, they ultimately allowed you to face yourself. Which has allowed you to evolve. There is something here that's being alchemized. It's being reconciled. It's like where we have been to where we are going. It's like taking the lemons that were given to us and making lemonade. Or taking the grapes and making wine. It's like working with what we have. And making something beautiful out of it. Universe, give me one more. We have the Ten of Cups. That's happiness. That's happiness. That's joy. Ten of Cups could also signify, like, a family situation, or this could even be, like, an environment where you all have felt like family. You took a leap of faith away. It's like you stopped fighting, you stopped competing because you didn't have to prove yourself. And by not doing so, you let your action speak for itself. That's the truth with that Queen of Swords energy. Something here is crumbling down because you decided to walk away. You decided to no longer play the games. Because something here was only able to survive as long as you played your assigned role. We do have the Hanged Man reverse. Sorry, the Hanged Man upright. This is somebody here who's very trapped, limited thinking. Somebody here who's held back by their own view, by their own perception of the world. This is what's limiting themselves, and it's their inability to be able to confront themselves with this Judgment in the reverse. Nine of Swords. And the Four of Wands. I take that you don't feel guilty, that you've decided to move on. And something here about you receiving some kind of support now, or support being on your side. It's like you have been witnessed. People here are in support of you in some kind of an endeavor. They're very support, because to me, like the Four of Wands, it's the day that the lovers get together and, you know, they share their nuptials, but but you have your witnesses, you have your friends, your family, your loved ones, you have people in the audience witnessing you getting into this new contract here. Whatever this thing is that you've decided to go ahead with. Whatever this is that you took a leap of faith on. It's like people are now in support of you. And there even could be like celebrating you at this time. Universe, Give me 2 more. Thank you. We have the 8 of Swords sideways. You know what? That's where it landed, so I'm gonna keep it. It's you broke free from some kind of restriction that somebody was trying to keep you in. That's what I said earlier. It's about no longer playing your assigned role. You took a good hard look at yourself and you realized that these swords were never yours to begin with. And then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is not somebody here that you can place into a box. She's somebody here who stands out on their own merit. This is somebody here that doesn't need to go low. They don't need to sabotage. They don't need to... It's something here to do with the Queen of Wands, you know, somebody here who stands out in their own merit. This is not somebody here that needs to sabotage the competition in order to make themselves shine brighter. She shines bright based on her own merit, based on her accord, based on her own skills, because she knows who she is. Wow, we have this 4 of Pentacles and the Star. Your prayers are being answered. And whatever somebody here was holding on to, putting their own security above others, but it was via manipulation. There could even be some, like, theft or robbery here, especially with that Emperor reversed. Something here about, like, eminent domain, like, that's... I'm not saying that's the case, but, like, that's the vibe. It's like somebody feeling like they can just take whatever they want all for themselves without having to put any work in. Meanwhile, judging others for following their heart. Because they're so miserable with themselves. They don't have anything going on for themselves. That's why they need to rule like that. That's why they need to manipulate. Because maybe they gave up on themselves a long time ago. And with this energy here, it's like collective, you refuse to do so. I just heard something about refusing to be another statistic. 8 of Wands reversed. And Strength. A lot of 8s here. 888. Actually... 8888. 8888. What goes around comes back around. It's like somebody here was trying to stop you from fulfilling your destiny, from fulfilling your North Node. It's like you got into alignment, literally, with your assignment. Universe, please tell us more. We have Abandonment, Healer, and Blocked. Abandonment, Healer, and Blocked. Maybe somebody here is feeling abandoned by you, or maybe that's what they were claiming here because you decided to block them. You can consider yourself a healer of sorts. You know, in order to be a healer, on any level, You have to be able to heal yourself. You have to be able to look at yourself. You can't just get up one day and be like, all right, I'm just gonna be a healer. You know, you have to be willing to confront yourself. I'm talking about like spiritual healers. Maybe this person was trying to get you to be abandoned, to be ostracized in some kind of way. It's like this person wanted you out. They wanted you out. Because your truth, you having the truth, you having the facts, something to do with like, it's like you contested them in their authority. They didn't like that. This could be involving a house, a home, security, your own stability, your own foundation, your own place where you can feel safe. We do have intuitive Kev here. Some of you guys could be extremely intuitive. Somebody was trying to get you to be abandoned because of your intuition. We have pathway. And then we have family here at the bottom of the deck. This could involve a family, a group, a tight-knit group, a tight-knit organization of sorts. We have real love and intuitive Kev and poverty. Something here about your intuition, like somebody here could have even been trying to block you from some kind of real love, wanting you out in the cold, wanting you to feel like you didn't deserve it or that you had to beg. It's like you had to beg to be loved. Maybe that's what they wanted. With this whatever this was that was done, it was to ostracize you. It was to keep you on the outskirts. It was to make you feel like you were alone. Maybe by holding back love from you. And that could just be being genuine, being open, being honest. They intentionally were doing something here in order to make you feel abandoned, in order to make you feel like you were in the cold, that you had to fight for this. But it's like your intuition saved you in some kind of way. What's behind this poverty? Change. Because you decided to evolve. You decided to change. Now it's like this energy here of wanting you abandoned, wanting you out in the cold, only got them out in the cold. It got them begging. Either way, you went down some kind of path here. Some kind of new pathway here that's brought you some kind of joy. And it's bringing you some kind of reward for your effort. Whatever this path that you went down, because that 35 breaks down to another 8. It's bringing some kind of reward. What you put in is what you get out. Universe. We have Evil Eye, and it came out in the reverse. Somebody was trying to send the evil eye your way, but it didn't affect, or they could have been trying to claim that you were putting the evil eye on them, that you were sending them hate, that you were, oh, it was all your fault type of energy here. Meanwhile, you were like, no, you're the one that casted me out. I just decided to move on. So now somebody's just trying to keep the narrative going that it's your fault, to make it seem like you're still in the game. You're not in the game. You moved on from the game. This could be somebody here who's receiving, I want to say, backlash for the evil eye they probably sent you, for the hatred and the negativity that they projected your way. It's been returned to sender, and they're trying to claim that the karma that they're facing right now is at the extent of you You have moved on. See, it says freedom. You have released yourself from this situation with that Eight of Cups. You walked away a long time ago. And I'm also getting with that Seven of Wands, you stopped defending yourself because you realize you never had to. Moving on, people trust you now. People are in support of you now. People see the truth now. This man has a badge. You know, this is somebody here who has some kind of authority. Because you are trusted, people are now seeing you for who you are. Somebody was just trying to make you feel abandoned. They just wanted to cast you out. But that led you down this beautiful path here of self-discovery. And that in itself brought you freedom. Maybe you went down the path of being a healer of sorts. However it is that you heal, whether it's through song, through writing, through cooking, however which way. We have an ice queen here. Somebody here was cold and bitter. Frozen. Their heart is frozen. Nice guy in the reverse. There is going to be some kind of shocking surprise. Somebody is being seen as not so nice. It's all just been a front. Surprise, relationship, and self-love. Some of you guys, for those of you that are looking to get into a relationship, I feel like that could be the case soon. It's because you never gave up believing in yourself. Maybe that's what this shocking surprise is, that somebody wants to connect with you in some kind of way. They want to partner up with you. Doesn't have to be romantically. Could be platonically. Could be work-wise. And it's all because you love yourself. And in order for you to love yourself, one needs to have respect for oneself. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. Somebody here was trying to interfere with some kind of contract. With something here that's already been written and agreed to. Maybe they were trying to interfere with your soul contract, collective. But it's like I said, you showed up. You showed up for yourself. You got into alignment. We have scarcity, lack, poverty, struggle. Somebody here is in scarcity mindset. Maybe that's why they did this whole Four of Pentacles energy, because they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to get anything else. It's not going to get much better for me. We have gains, increase, level up. See the total opposites here? People are seeing the opposites. People are seeing how you're in the up and up, how you've received some kind of level up, and they're seeing how somebody here is in scarcity. And maybe that's what they wanted from you, but you were able to bounce back. Maybe at one point, you know, maybe you were struggling, but it's like you made a bounce back. You alchemized the energy. You took the lemons that were given to you and you made lemonade. We have caution, warning, danger, and a Gemini. Be very careful here with the Gemini. Or if you're a Gemini, take heed at this time. Because people see this level up. People see this glow up. Right? So be careful, because there could be somebody here with scarcity. Right? Look at him. Like, he has his little cup in his hand. Like, please, do you have any spare change? You know, that's the vibe. And it's like, but they had no problem abandoning you. They had no problem throwing all the lemons your way. But now that you've made lemonade, they're like, oh, please, can I have a cup of lemonade? It's like, they're the ones that threw away the lemons in the first place. We have projection. Somebody has just been projecting. Let them project. It's all they know how to do. People spend way too much time talking on this planet. I'm sorry. All people do nowadays are just talk, 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 talk. I cannot stand people who just talk now. You either show up and show me, or you just shut the fuck up. That's just how I feel. I'm over it. People talk a big game. Universe. We have a Taurus. There could be a Taurus that's involved in here somehow. We have the collective. This is definitely about you, collective. And we have drugs. Maybe somebody could have been trying to claim that you, collective, have been on drugs, that you have some kind of an addiction here. But if you did, you wouldn't be getting this level up. Maybe somebody here, because this is right on top of this, somebody here with scarcity, lack, poverty mindset, maybe they're struggling here because of their own addictions. Maybe that's what's being seen. Something here about you have been crowned. Yeah. Somebody here is stuck because of their own chaos magic. That's what that master manipulator is stuck. Their own chaos magic is backfiring on them. And yet now they're still blaming you for the repercussions of what they put out into the world. Oh, it's the collective sending me evil eye, but they forget that they were the ones that initiated the chaos magic to begin with. However, which way they did it. Whether they did it with lighting candles or whether they did it, like I said, by running their bloody mouth. There is a sacred union here that's meant to recur. Again, could be romantic, platonic, business. Whatever is taking place right now needs to happen. Luck is now spinning in your favor. Collective, if you have been seeing improvements, I feel like that wasn't even the frosting on the cake. Like, you're about to be paid back fully for everything. I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty, y'all, I am back. I probably should have did this part off camera, but oopsies. Universe, please tell us more. Needle and thread, a sincere wish is going to be granted for you, collective. Because it's sincere. I mean, how many times did we see the star card? There could be dealings or relationship with a man. There could be a man that's involved in here somehow. Or you could be a man, take it how it resonates. Maybe the issue has been a man. I mean, we did have that Emperor reversed. Or it just could be, excuse me, somebody here in distorted masculine energy. You were successfully able to weave something into creation with that needle and thread. It's kind of giving me the energy of like quilting. You were able to take scraps and put them together and make something beautiful. Make something that can cover you, that can support you, that can give you warmth. Universe. Somebody here could be into quilting. Oh, somebody sent me an email, and I can't find it for the life of me to try and respond, about where I get my tarot cloths. They're just fabric squares that I buy at Walmart, and I just buy the hemming tape, and I just iron the edges over and just tape it together so it doesn't fray. That's my secret. Nothing fancy. I have a thing for fabric squares. Universe. Romance, celebration, or party. A sincere wish is going to be granted, and it's going to lead to some kind of celebration. People here could be celebrating you. We do have a two-faced person here at the bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody here is mad that you're in a period here of celebration. Some of you guys could be going to like a costume party. We have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Maybe somebody's mad they couldn't make you feel tied down or frustrated. Someone will try to make you do something against your will with this club energy. So we have a two-faced individual here that's lurking behind the corners, like as always, trying to make you do something against your will because they want you to feel tied down. They don't like the fact that you are celebrating. They don't like the fact that you're in joy. They don't like the fact that things are still seeming to work out for you. See, this person had a problem. They chose you as their enemy. They did. They thought that you were somebody here who was easy to conquer, but truth is, you're not. Something here about you bring dynasties to their knees. Because it's like you refuse to allow anyone or anything to control you or to do something against your will. Whoever I'm reading for, you have one of your superpowers is your willpower. It's like your refusal to give up. Universe, tell us more. You were definitely underestimated. We have sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Maybe that was part of this sincere wish. Maybe you asked for a fresh start. Something here to do with your creativity is allowing you to go down new roads, opening up new doors, getting yourself into new ventures. And I'm picturing that path card that we saw. Do I still have it? This pathway card. It's leading right to the sun. It's leading right to the sun. So it didn't matter if you were walking in the dark because you knew the sun would be able to rise again. Because it always does. The sun always rises again. Universe, tell us more. We have owl, good advice from a wise person. You could be receiving good advice from a wise person, or you have in the past. Take it how it resonates. Maybe to get you out of some kind of temporary situation here. You turn those lemons into lemonade. And we have skull, hidden secrets can harm you. And then we have wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Maybe somebody here has been rambling on aimlessly. Some kind of secrets are about to get exposed. Maybe somebody here was trying to use something against you to harm you. Maybe trying to find skeletons in your closet that never even existed. So it's like if they couldn't find anything in your closet, then you know what? Let's put things in there, so to speak. Let's create our own. Let's manufacture our own. Somebody here, again, you contested their authority in some kind of way, so they felt like they had something to lose. Somebody here did not want to be exposed. You ripped a mask off of somebody. Their own hidden secrets have come back to bite them in the butt. That chaos magic that they did against you, it needs a home to stay because it didn't stick to you. It got returned. It got returned because your frequency is too high. It's not a match. The truth will always outweigh a lie. We have bags, something important such as a new job or a raise. Hey, collective. New job or a raise. There's going to be an increase here in your life. Somebody was trying to make you feel indecisive again, trying to keep you trapped, trying to keep you boxed in. This is somebody here that you walked away from, and they wanted you to believe that you were the problem, that you were your worst own enemy. Meanwhile, you were breaking bread with them the whole time. And now they're mad because you don't want anything to do with them and you caught on? This person's just mad. Let them be mad. Let them. They're just mad and miserable because they feel like they failed in life. They feel like they've run out of time. None of these things are your problem. They never have been. What else do I want right now? Universe, please tell us more. We have energized. I wake up every day feeling energized, knowing that my purpose fills me with unstoppable momentum. That's that energy of you refusing to give up. You knew that your purpose filled you with unstoppable momentum. Of course the universe is on your side. Because you're following your heart. You're doing things with sincerity. We have divine luck. The universe delights in blessing me with extraordinary luck and golden opportunities. Because you're in your purpose. You're fulfilling your destiny. You're fulfilling your highest purpose. Universe, please give us one more. Clear mind. I release mental clutter and welcome clarity. My thoughts are organized, aligned, and inspired. You're energized, you have a clear mind, and you have divine luck and divine favor here. And we have opportunities. It's very interesting, because this guy, you were, okay. It's like you have been energized here. You found your purpose. You have your why. It's like you're holding it close. You're holding it in your hand. You're not letting it go. You're going down this path here. You have a clear mind. You know exactly where it is that you are going and what exactly it is that you are doing. And you are receiving divine luck and divine favor. This path is leading to this doorway. And this doorway is opening up and leading to new opportunities. That's the way that I am seeing this. It's because you decided to still have faith. And maybe you were dealing with somebody here who was mocking you. Sacred waters. I left that one behind. I bless the water I drink each day with the highest frequencies of healing, renewal, and divine intelligence. See, everything is sacred to you. You don't take anything for granted. See, because you don't treat your time on this realm as if it's a game. See, and other people do. Universe, please tell us more. Protection 444. A powerful boundary of angelic light surrounds you, shielding you from negativity and harm. You are held in the light of divine safety, assuring that you will fulfill your destined purpose. You were energized. Knowing that my purpose fills me with unstoppable momentum. Knowing that you are protected as well. So it's like the angels have been here. The angels, the divine, have been helping to guide you into your destined purpose. Somebody here went up against somebody here. They felt like you didn't have a purpose. Maybe because they don't believe in God. They don't believe in source. They don't believe in the universe. They don't believe that you were ever meant. Like, they just felt like, who are you? They felt like you were just like a little bug that they could squish. That you were insignificant. Somebody downplayed your role in your existence on this planet. Because they felt superior to you. Because who are you, collective? This is somebody here that looks down on others. Something here about your gratitude. You remained grateful. You remained appreciative. While people were mocking at you for collecting all of the lemons, you were appreciative that you even had that you had something. That's the vibe. And your creativity was the one that led you to create that lemonade. We have free will. You are a sovereign being, fully capable of directing your life with intention and clarity. The divine respects your power to choose, offering guidance but never interference. You honored, you followed your free will, and your free will led you to your divine purpose. You were given a choice. Everybody was given a choice. Just because your choices look different than others, you were mocked for. You were judged for. Universe, please give me one more. We have temptation. You are being tempted by the allure of something that may not serve your highest good. Before you act, ask yourself, does this align with my truth? See, but you have a clear mind. You're able to see through temptation. And what? Energies here are mad at you? Because you've decided to go down a different path? You're not easily tempted? You're not easily swayed? And then we still have gratitude here at the bottom of the deck. It's like you take everything with a grain of salt and you take it to the divine. You're not easily swayed. You're not falling for temptation anymore. You're not easily tempted. Universe, please give us a goddess for the collective. We have solace. It says illness and wellness. Solace. And I think I said that right. Solace. It is all one. Being ill, being well. It is all energy. Energy is constant motion. Energy is constant flux. Restless energy that is never still. Ruthless energy that acts like a steamroller. Boundless energy that brings possibilities. sparkling energy that tickles and sings, stored energy that waits for release. The healing waters at my shrine, regenerated, revitalized, brought clarity, mended holes, open vision, allowed flow. With energy flowing, the dance of life resumes. Illness and wellness, all one, all energy, all flow. The ancient British called on and would sometimes visit Sulis, at her spa shrine in Bath for health and healing. Her waters there were said to be miraculous in their ability to effect cures. Sul is Celtic for sun and eye, and she is thought to be a sun goddess. Pictured here swimming up through her healing waters into the light of the sun, she represents the depths all people must plumb into their journey to light, health, and wholeness. Excuse me. Sulis has come to tell you that it is time to embrace the dance of illness and wellness. Make time for yourself and nourish the energy you have. It is time to let go of everything and make you a priority. It is time to ask for what you need and let in. Give yourself permission to seek support and assistance for your healing process. Illness is our body's call for time off, time out, or just plain time. Illness is a way for us to come face to face with what is no longer working for us and change it. Have you been ignoring your own deep requests for more time, more space, more attention? Perhaps you've been too busy attending to everyone else's needs and putting your own last. Perhaps illness is the only way out of a messy or painful situation. Do you experience any resistance to being in the dance of illness and wellness? Any blame? Regardless of what brought you to this dance, you are here and need to put everything aside that doesn't nourish and support your healing. The way to wholeness for you now lies in recognizing your own needs and putting them first, nourishing your energy and allowing new ways of being with yourself that support health and vitality. Sulis says that the way you manage your energy can mean the difference between illness and wellness. Illness is the time to direct the flow of energy inward. Wellness is a time for energy to be focused outward. It's about putting yourself first. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. Because if not, it's going to leave you ill. It's going to leave you in bad health. It's going to lead you with a negative energetic bank account, so to speak. Universe, please give us a crystal for the collective. Okay. Please give us a crystal for the collective. We have sodalite. Sodalite, or sodalite. Be free to express who you really are by following your truth. Sounds of drums, voices singing, dancers manifesting around the fire, the howling of wolves echoing the ceremonial hymn of releasing true essence under the starlit sky. The freedom to be oneself regardless of the judgment of others. I am the spirit of Sodalite. Come to me. Liberate and transform your ego into a communication that is constructive, authentic, and serene. First and foremost to you. Excuse me. The time has come for each spirit to express a unique mode of communication, even in silence, radiating its inherent beauty. It's not about domination, manipulation, or persuasion, but about conveying words of light. Cleanse and celebrate the knots in your throat, your fears, and the sense of inadequacy. All of this is created by you, and it is your responsibility to take care of it. The situations you have experienced in the past have conditioned you, which is why it is essential to cleanse and rediscover who you really are. Release the tension on your shoulders, free your voice and find your song. Rest in your silence and listen deep within. There you will find your truth. The wolves, my friends, are present to convey that your fear of their strength may be unwarranted. Have you ever contemplated that they could, in fact, be your friends and allies? They might offer lessons in self-loyalty and the freedom to manifest. Celebrate your free spirit today. Sing and resonate like the sound of the drum within you. Together with us, decide to take responsibility for what you say and how you say it, because many situations and relationships in your life could change. When you carry me, wear me close to your throat. Sleep with me, or meditate with me, immersed inside my blue and white striped color. I would lead you into the intensity of existence. I would lead you into the immensity of existence, I, the spirit of Satellite, in the company of the wolves, wish for you to celebrate your true self, and may your journey be a liberating melody. Maybe this is what you've been doing, and maybe this is why somebody was creating some kind of resistance, because you were in the process of healing. And it's like somebody didn't like the fact that you had pulled back your energy, and they felt like, who are you? And maybe they felt like you were against them. Again, it's like they felt like they had to take you out before you took them out. Meanwhile, you were just on your own personal journey. And maybe you might need to carry around a little bit of Satellite to remind you of who you are. Universe, please give us a Buddha for the collective. Okay. Please give us a Buddha for the collective. I'm going to take the one that flipped over. We have Zochotin. I'm sorry, I totally botched that, I know it. Zochochin. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Protector of the South who promotes productivity and growth. If you make an effort, you will get results. Find people to help you and strike a balance of power. Just as crops stretch and grow to the skies, you are now in a period of rapid growth. The time has come for your labors to finally bear fruit. Amen to that. An offer may come to you suddenly and out of nowhere. It is important to prepare yourself for undertaking it. You may take on a central leadership role in this scenario, or it's possible that a powerful supporter may take the lead. Whichever happens, know that you will make a unique and powerful team, so don't forget to be in good standing with your team members. Didn't I say something about somebody I was trying to stop some kind of sacred union from taking place, whether platonic, romantic, or business? It's because you did the inner work. You've aligned yourself. Zochotin is one of the 4 heavenly kings and a deity who protects the south. In Japan, he is often depicted as a powerful general holding a spear and wearing armor. Of his messengers, he has a fierce demon who interprets the sleep of humans and causes misfortune, as well as the spirit of the dead, who are demons of the hungry ghost realm. These messengers are often shown holding swords next to Zojenshin in mandalas. The name Zocho means enlargement and growth, and his blessings are believed to be growth in the creation of productive grain for which he is worshipped. The blessings for this card are protection, growth, and productive grain. The time has come for your labors to finally bear fruit. Growth, massive growth here is occurring. Because you decided to put yourself first, you know? Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. We have belonging, number 41. Learn to find security from within. In this card, Ganesha uses the mouse as his vehicle, which signifies his triumph over the ego. In Hindu mythology, the mouse symbolizes the ego, for the ego can eat away at all that is good and decent in a person. Belonging seeks to solve the predicament of the ego's own perceived separation. Since the ego has no conscious memory of its connection to others and to Source, you experience a need to get out of seclusion by bonding with people around you. These people can be your family, peer groups, or your community. The ego is neither good nor bad, but simply a necessary part of you in this existence. The ego can manifest inclinations that are either more positive or more negative in nature. There are many positive aspects to belonging. You develop your ability to love, connect, bond, share, and care for others. You see yourself more clearly through the mirror of relationships. It is important in belonging that you not try to seek approval through others. Through this card, Ganesha is here to help you focus on the positive feelings from being a part of a community. Learn to trust, ask for help, and rely on others. You're finally coming to belonging here with your tribe, with the people that are meant to be with you, with energies that actually align and support you and want to nourish you. They want to actually give you the same that you give others, if I'm making any sense. They want to give you what you give out. But that is what I have for y'all today, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.